Indeed, indeed. What's going on, everybody? It's just our regular chop up outside. Just chilling. I'm saying, me and Uncle P, just talking about this and that and that and this. Certain things that just came to mind. It was a youngin of mine. It's in a rather peculiar situation, and you know, he's trying to really do him as a man. And I was basically telling him like, he still has like one arm up in the situation, but it kind of kept that ace in the hole. Was like he let me know like nah, he's finished big, like since the beginning, and has what, as far as what's been explained, now, as far as guys are now more so the prey versus the predator. Back in the day,
Right,
guys used to be the predator.
right,
Now they're the prey. They're pretty much set up, and they're given to these handicapped situations because they haven't really matured or developed as a man, or really have a plan or figure out what they want to do with their life. So then you run into a chick that may be older than them, that offers a sugar cube and says, well, you can work with me, blah blah blah, this can work out. So as long as you be loyal to me, I got you on the front end, but don't really explain what happens on the back end.
right.
So then you get comfortable, you get happy, and guess what happens?
So, with, with that being uh, a state of mind of speaking that, you know, and the generations change
Mm-hmm.
through years and years. Man used to be a dominant male over female.
Mm-hmm.
Once men stop being dominant, women start an oppression and start moving forward and start keep moving forward. What that would brings to the picture is that a man was a pimp back in the days, but then they start going to jail and lacking on their women and their family.
Mm-hmm.
So many lives depend on a man being a man to take over the household,
Mm-hmm.
and then as we grow older, the men stop taking care of the household and start depending on the woman.
Mm-hmm.
So as the woman grows and she's taking care what she had to take care while he's not there,
Mm-hmm.
and they're raising up her kid to be the same man as your dad was.
Mm-hmm.
But your dad ain't that image of that because their their foundation are built of running the house.
Mm-hmm.
Once they're not running the house, she has to take her shoes and your shoes to push her family to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying that once you push her family to the limit, she automatic is the mother and the father.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get to what the reasons that bring me here and our topic is for today is
Mm-hmm.
what do it take for a strong woman to be a strong man, but still have their physical beings of loving a man.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go to a little thing that me and my brother were sitting and talking about. This is generals talk
Mm-hmm.
that men today, young men today, ain't built like we was back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what I'm saying that women are taking over. They are taking over so much that you have women out here is really pimps
Mm-hmm.
because they are going at the vulnerable young kid
Mm-hmm.
or the vulnerable wannabe man
Mm-hmm.
that they are putting their self ahead of them, but they don't know that they are getting played because they don't have the knowledge and the technology like back in the days
Mm-hmm.
that you'll know what's going on with you, but all you see that, yeah, she's taking care of me, but I'm still the man.
Mm-hmm.
The man, I mean, that you bow down to whatever she has or whatever she have in store with you. Because now the younger generation can't see that because all they want about is not doing nothing and getting a benefit out of doing something, which
Mm-hmm.
you are not doing nothing, but you're not getting no benefit out of doing anything because the women are taking over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that your way is the right way, but it's a way that you're going, and everybody else, you got the image that you are the one who running the show.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as we put it, you catch a young boy, I mean, 15, and you like 6, 7 years older than him, but then you bring him in your world. He don't have to pay for nothing. He
Mm-hmm.
don't have to do nothing. All he had to do is be there.
Mm-hmm.
So he figures that he a man, which he a man in mind, but not in spirit and
Mm-hmm.
dedication.
Facts.
I mean, the facts show that you are who you are, and that's a kid in a grown situation.
Mm-hmm.
Your grown situation might take you from sometime, if you're smart enough, from a kid to a man, or back from a man to a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Such some situations that it's changed. You can be older and still be younger.
Mm-hmm.
If not smarter, you're dumber.
Mm-hmm.
So my our whole situation is how we coming at y'all today to get the understanding what makes a child be a man under a child situations. A child situation is that woman grab you, take you in, take care of you, then you have a kid by them, but then you stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So you like 2 years in the relationship, but you were still doing what you were doing, going out there snatching girls up and I mean doing your thing until a certain change happened. The kid comes.
Mm-hmm.
So when the kid comes in, you loving your kid because you think you're a man, you loving your kid, and so she put the bar on you. Like, yeah, since you're a man, you have to get a job. You got to stop depending on me. I need to depend on you. So he's not knowing that he's getting manipulated into a role that he don't even know he's getting, but you're still considered grown.
Mm-hmm.
Which your situation of you being grown, when were you ever gonna learn to be a man?
Damn.
If you're going to be grown and a kid, you'll never see the grown part of a man. But
Exactly.
all along, she always the man and the woman.
Shit.
Because she are dictating what's gonna happen to her daughter, which you say is your daughter, but you don't have no really income of that proving that you are the daddy.
Damn.
You are physically the daddy, but you're not physically the father.
Damn.
But then you are not going down that road that you want to go down. You're going on the road that she's leading you because you are young.
She's controlling
Remember,
the situation.
remember the situation is going that she met you when you were 15, and
Mm-hmm.
when she was already that age, over you, 6 years over you,
Mm-hmm.
because she already know what she wanted from you. She wanted to slow you down, show you what's it going to take to keep me, and keep you on bay behind her.
Mm-hmm.
What she's saying behind her doesn't mean that your knowledge of her and what she are doing ain't equal because she is the dominant one now.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the days, it could never be that way
Mm-hmm.
because now the 2,000 women are pimps, are
Mm-hmm.
gangsters,
Mm-hmm.
are killers. are manipulators.
Mm-hmm.
They are challenge you to your throne, but then you don't have a throne because you don't have a backbone.
Ooh, you don't have a throne because you don't have a backbone.
I mean,
Whoa!
you feel where I'm coming from, bro?
I felt
And
that.
that love of that situation, which young people get in relationship over their head, that will make a woman more dominant. A woman, real woman, know what she want out of life.
Mm-hmm.
She wants somebody that she can have to talk to and do what she wants you to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's not love. That's controlling.
Facts.
Men are animals, but women are bitches.
Ooh, come on.
The state of talking to you and the state of you doing, a woman can get you to do what they want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you fall for it, you go for it. If
Mm-hmm.
you love for it, you hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But what you gonna do? There's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Cause once you place that love on you, that feeding you, that getting you what you
Talk
want,
to him.
you fall in a condition of that you let your guard down.
Yes. Right
Once
there.
you let your guard down, you let your soul down.
That's
Your
some good.
soul is vicious, more vicious than anything that God gave you. That's your pride. That's your weakness. That's your strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything that a man supposed to be that the woman don't tuck from you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know it came, but you know it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to accept that because that's what the way God put you in this situation because you wasn't the man you should have been in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So your thoughts and your wisdom is like, yes, I have a kid, I have a girl, but you don't have a girl. You start out with a full-grown woman
Mm-hmm.
that was older than you
Mm-hmm.
and that dictates you into a man.
Mm-hmm.
So once you figure out you are a man, it's too late to turn the tires back to take control. She will let you the fuck go and leave you on the side of the road and you won't see your kid or your daughter anymore.
Damn. So she got you either way. She basically
She
set that play
got
up.
you.
She set the play. She basically successfully henpecked you. So she set it up to successfully henpeck you
Right,
and to basically create the situation for you. She
right,
cooked you a few meals. I'm saying she did a few things sexually that you probably weren't used to, and then you know what I'm saying you were hooked in. So it was just like, okay, if you go anywhere, you bust a move, I'm gonna hurt you. She like kind of let
right,
you know she did something vicious behind the scenes, some real grimy. Let you know like, okay, if you play with me this way, I'm gonna do you this way. So then the nigga's scared. So he's operating on fear. So she's basically doing mind ultra control on the nigga
yeah,
and shit. So it's
yeah,
like she hit him early on,
right,
and bro, I came across some older Jones like early on when I was a young boy and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying, thank God for you know what I'm saying for brothers like Unc P. You know what I'm saying for motherfuckers like you know what I'm saying a lot of the cats man that really just laced me
right,
properly that let me know what time it is. So it's like
yeah,
okay, I see this. Okay, I see this play, but I'm gonna work this play. Nigga, I'm gonna Bill Walsh with this shit. You know what
right,
I'm saying? And
right,
watch this movie. Oh, you thought you had me? You right the goal
right,
line.
yes, sir,
Then I
yes, sir,
intercepted that
right,
motherfucker,
yes, you
took it to
did,
the
yes, you did,
touchdown.
yes, sir,
And I
yes,
did the
sir.
motherfucking prime time on the
Yes, you
bitch.
did, yes, you did, yes, you did. And it's live,
Yeah, it's live right
that's
there.
live,
Game time, nigga. Super
game
Bowl. We
time.
winning. I'm drinking motherfucking mug of champagne at the motherfucking trophy.
Yes,
Fuck you, bitch.
uh,
You thought you had me.
yeah,
The new play they doing right now, even with these little lesbian bitches, right? We
mm-hmm.
seen them out in the park. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can have a kid by me. You know, you don't have to take, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to take care of it, whatever like that. You don't have to be a part of the life. Bitch, I don't want to be a part of your life. I want to be a part of my seed's life.
Right, that's what you were looking for, right, right,
It came from my nuts. How
right,
can I not love them? You didn't come from my nuts. I don't give a
right,
fuck about you, bitch.
right, yeah,
I don't care about you.
right,
Leave you on the side of the road.
right,
My kid, no.
right,
The fuck you got this game all fucked up. These motherfuckers be laying up because they so thirsty for pussy. They'll just take that shit. I'm not taking no deals.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Bitch,
sir,
I'm the deal.
right,
This is the deal.
right,
You fuck with it or you don't.
right,
This is how what we're I think men have to take it back.
yes, yes, we
You
do,
know, we
yes,
gotta
we
take it
do.
back.
And it's gonna take a whole lot of changes for us to change
Mm,
because we can't change the thing
mm,
that we thought we could change because it's too late in the ball game because the change always was you, but you
mm,
didn't know it.
mm,
I mean,
mm,
there's so much things that a, a man could do but don't do.
mm,
There's a lot of things that a man would have did if he knew how to.
Mm.
I'm telling you how you do. It's like you need a new pair of glasses to see that fine chick across the street, but then you keep putting that same old glasses that the lens all scratched up. You can't see nothing like a TV. So your TV view is just what's in front of you, close to you. You have to wait till it comes to you like a 3D.
Exactly.
Life ain't 3D. Life is life on life terms. I mean, every man live life on life terms until they fuck up. Women live life on life terms and they keep living on life terms because they already know that I'm gonna replace you for another you, another you, for another you, and I'ma still have you.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the kind of situation that women don't like that right now.
Exactly. But
yeah. Wait, sir.
I mean to cut you off, but it's like, should that be your approach to them? Like, whereas though every time they interact with you, it should feel like the last conversation with you potentially. And if they say the wrong thing, the wrong vibe, wrong move, it's a wrap.
If you know exactly where they're coming from. See, women is so strong upstairs now that we fell off that on drugs and going to jail. We fell off of the typically of knowing how a relationship should be and what you want out of a relationship or what you want a relationship to give back to you. These young guys never had a father figure. They might have a mother boyfriend come in here, treat him like a piece of shit because he don't give a fuck about that bastard. But the bastard give a fuck about him. But you look towards him, he like gonna treat you the same way he treats your mother. Ain't shit. It takes your mother to understand to put that nigga to the curb and say, I'm gonna do what I do for my family. I ain't gonna look around for a motherfucker come and save me. I'm saving me and my family. And fuck you.
Yeah.
On the real tip.
Real shit though. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just about, as a man, it's just taking, charge of your life, taking control of your life, and not really accepting certain things. Like, okay, if a woman presents this to you, just like anybody else, they present something to you. I'm saying, don't let them take your fucking mind in the process, because it's like they present something as far as they promise what they'll do for you, but never tell you what they'll actually do to you.
Right.
It's like with that situation which you just explained. And it's just like shit like that when people present that shit to me. It's like, okay, so what are you gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying? And they draw a blank. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
And then sometimes you can go to sleep on a minor relationship and she can pull a sheet over your head. But once you go down the bottom of that sheet, your memory's already gone because you step farther than you want to step. I just like you having an older person and you get used to her head or whatever she's doing special activities for you. And then she stopped doing it and she stopped. And then you want to please her to get them special attention back in your way.
Yeah.
And so she let you do what you think you're doing because you're grown, but then at the end, she controlling your head and your mind down to the bottom of her feet. Or down on the bottom of her feet. You're not going to suck a feet. But you're going to suck that meat in between the feet.
Shit.
What I'm saying about the meat in between the feet, it's the hairy bone. You can go down and she put it down there, and you might not like it, but once you get used to it, you're attained to a tasty thought in your mouth, just like a man had putting it in your mouth.
Oh wow.
So what you gonna do with that? You're gonna have to roll because she already trained you to go down there and do that. And you are sitting that with your next relationship that makes you no better than who you was when you started. Your strength have left you. Your weakness have come through. Your chain of man was on a horse. They're looking forward to the next view of you, looking down at her feet, watching you do you.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Like now, it's just my policy is if I can't cook it, I don't eat it. But that's just one flip side of it. But even with what get guys caught up, probably even got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, like, especially that one particular dude, is where as though when she was basically chewing his gun up, right? Eating his man up,
Right.
and looking him in his eyes.
Right.
Or basically, you know what I'm saying, sucking on his balls, jerking his shit, and looking him right in his fucking eyes and
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Got them demon eyes on that motherfucker. And
Yeah.
nigga was breaking.
Right.
Nigga was breaking down. Like,
Right.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, niggas, a rap. And motherfuckers can't look at it, bro. There's been situations where chicks basically took my hand and shoved it in their pussy. You know what I'm saying? And I just looked at them. And they gave me them demon eyes. And guess what, nigga? My eyes are much stronger. I look right at you like, what's up, bitch? I'm far worse than you, bitch. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't about shit. It been situations like I'm going to, wherever you do, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do far fucking worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With any motherfucker, that's how I am.
Right.
I'm going to give it up far motherfucking. I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go more vicious. It's the way it is. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you gotta be when it's motherfucker, man. Just period. Like, fuck all this other shit, man. You gotta look, man. You gotta be out here like motherfucker. You gotta play to motherfucking win and win on. You know what I'm saying? Be about yours and not motherfucking play and not allow motherfuckers to play with you. You rather be difficult to deal with than be easy to play with.
Right.
That's so. Yeah.
That's all in the same category. So I'm gonna take you a little bit back with me. I'm speaking about me, nobody else.
Exactly.
And I mean, I don't worry about nobody else. Their story ain't like my story because it happened to me. All right. When I was like 13 to 14, I mean, I met a young lady, old head lady. I mean, I was hooked in school, and then I met her at the grocery store. I go to the grocery store, and I mean, I always kept money because I always hang on my old head there to make sure I had a couple dollars in my pocket. A couple dollars like $16, $17 back in the day in my time.
In that time. Good time. But can I pause it for a second?
Yeah.
Let me put this disclaimer. You've been getting money since you was 11 years old.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You basically, I'm talking about, like, as far as what they got now is equivalent now. You was basically like little baby in them. Like, right? Like, as a, you know what I'm saying, as a youngin'.
Right.
I'm saying you was basically, I'm on North.
On North.
In North.
In North.
Come on.
All right, then.
All right, we're going to put in that.
We'll play that when we're going to bring it right to you.
Yeah.
All right. I grew up, and I mean, I grew up in a little family that, you know what I mean, that, you know, I was the man of the house, but I wasn't really the man of the house because I had a broken down relationship and my family. But my mom was my everything. She was all of us. She took care of all of us, didn't treat us nice. Our Christmas wasn't like a real Christmas. I mean, all we got is t-shirt and the well apples and oranges. Who provide themselves for that? My mom always said, I will not give you what you want, but I'm gonna give you what you need. And what if we needed more than a bike? People had skates. My mom said, I'm gonna give you, make sure you got education, you got food, and you got to change the underwear. That is a real situation. So that made me go out because I looked at my family like, yo, I had to do something. So I started hanging with my old heads, and they brought me in. They brought me in so much that, you know what I mean, I really loved them as a father figure, and they really, really took care of me. They didn't abuse me and none of that. They showed me a way of being a man for my kids. They showed me the rope that, listen, this is what a man supposed to do. You ain't supposed to sit around and wait for a motherfucker to give you a hand out.
Facts.
I mean, you ain't supposed to sit around and hope that a motherfucker gonna give you that. You gotta go out there and get that. And then between you going out there and get that, me at my age I was at, I mean, I'm in elementary school. I got $16, $17. That's some fucking money. That's real motherfucking money. You can go get a pack of fucking now, ladies. 3 packs of now for a fucking quarter, maybe 4. Those 5 cents, the big boys. The big boy now. Ain't them punk ass shit they got right now. It's the big boy now. I mean, so all I do, I have to do what I do. I go to the store for them. I do my job. They make sure at the end of the day, I have money in my pocket. And they said, well, whatever you do, go to school. I mean, So with me doing that and getting my knowledge of different situations, I started putting that towards taking care of my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my mom. She was in a relationship with another guy, but then I didn't approve of it. My sister brothers they didn't approve of it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing we can do because he's grown
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I didn't like the situation that my mom put us in,
Mm-hmm.
but she put us in the best situation that she could do to take care of us, to make sure that we have the things that we need.
Mm-hmm.
And so uh, one day I was coming out of school in Philly, North Philly,
Mm-hmm.
Reynolds Elementary School
Mm-hmm.
on 24th and on 24th and Jefferson, between Jefferson Master. Them over there like, yo, look like you struggling, young man. What's up? He said, see me after school.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went in school and I played hooky. Like I went in like I think like 8 o'clock. And lunchtime I just snuck out and went to the blocks. And he's like, didn't I tell you to see me after school? And I'm like, yes, sir. And he's like, what are you doing out here now? I said, I'm having problems that I mean, yeah, I wanted to take care of my family, but my my ability to take care of my family ain't up part because I mean I can't take care of my family and go to school. He said, go to school and I'll take care of you. So I said, all right, no problem. Again, just forgive me because this is what I had to do in my life, doing what I had to do to make sure my family is right. And so he put me on his wing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I started selling drugs for him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then it just actually kept on feeling good because I was doing something. And all I didn't know that he would mold me into being a man
Mm-hmm.
at that time where my physical dad
Mm-hmm.
didn't have the fucking nuts to do the fuck that this man was doing for me. And then he didn't even fucking know me at all. But he did that for me. I mean, he did that for me. He made sure I was right.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got like
Mm-hmm.
14, uh, I was in junior high school. Then I came to him. I said, "Yo," I was calling him like listen, me and the girl, uh, uh, she got pregnant. I mean, he said, "I'm gonna take care of it."
Mm-hmm.
And so, let me go back to our other topic. Then
I just want to pause before we go into that though, but just speak on as far as the thoroughness, right? I always talk about being thorough and just how you are as a man. Like, look, this is a man that basically put you on back in the day. Now, explain as far as like if you vaguely explain as far as how you looking out for the cookout now, how you return the favor, because he's straight right now.
right now, he's straight. Yeah, he's straight.
You looking
He's
out
straight.
for him right now. He's
Right,
good.
right, right.
Years later,
Yeah, yeah,
this is what real niggas
right.
do.
Yeah,
I'm saying this is
right.
this is my own man. This is bloodline. This,
Yeah. Oh, I got
yeah,
you. Got you.
yeah.
All right, let me get on back into
All right,
it.
all right.
Right. Um, I came to him that yes, I mean, I'm having a kid. He's like, well, what you gotta do? You do your school, and I'll take care of you. I said, no problem, sir. So as years got older, got better. I mean, he basically put me in with the game.
Mm,
He showed me everything that I needed to do to take care of me and my family.
mm,
And so as I got older and he got older, he got older and older, which I didn't really can see that because I'm still getting older and looking at him like he not changing, but he are changing.
mm,
All right. In a relationship, he started, I mean, dipping and dabbing on his own product,
mm.
which it caught me by
Shabbos.
surprise.
Shabbos, bro.
So when he caught me by surprise and everybody else talking about it, I mean, it's one day I'm out on the bricks. I mean, I'm doing things. I'm doing things, and he came up and said, "Listen, You need me to go to the store for you? I said, what the fuck is you talking about? I said, oh, what are you talking about? Go to the store for me? He like, man. He broke it down to me. He said, look, I fucked up. He said, listen, I'm on it. I said, what's up? And he said, well, I don't have no place to stay and none of that. I said, no problem. To the fucking day, I still take care of that nigga as my uncle. I took him when I was fucking a teenager. I mean, I went and made sure that the same thing he did for me, I did for him. I got him an apartment. I paid for his shit. He got electric. He got gas. He don't have to worry about nothing. I mean, he can come out. He don't have to ask a motherfucker for nothing. But only thing I ask for him, because he's a man just like me, I like, can you not get high all the time?
Got you.
I mean, you're gonna do what you want to do, but I don't want to, run your way.
But I don't stop. But just for my concern, because I really fuck with you.
Right.
But the part that really resonates with me, hopefully it resonates with other people. You know what I'm saying? He was there as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? As a teenager,
Right.
you kind of goofy and shit like that.
Right.
But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You was a man early on. You know what I'm saying? And you making executive decisions right there. So it's just like,
that's where my whole goal has switched of being a kid into a man, because his knowledge of putting me there and taking me there and showing me the difference of things. I respect him to this day, because I respect him more than my really real father, because he was that motherfucker that really took knowledge to me. Not he had his own kids, but he took a knowledge to me as just an outsider person. But he's seen something in me that I can be better than where I was. I can be better than what I see. I can do things that he couldn't do, that I can do better than him, and not get stuck like him. Because that's how life is. Once you get treated good, you relax on it, and then you back at it. Then he like, listen, don't ever do your own shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, don't ever use your own product to maximize your high and your feeling and your dominant. You never dominate over drugs. Drugs beat you every time, because your weakness is that your strongness was. Now your weakness is what you're capable of now, right now. So I took that in the heart, and then I learned. I learned. And right now, I'm talking right now, 2021, I still take care of him. I still take care of him because he is a product of me and a lot of other people that look up to me sometimes. And some of them like, yo, I want to take care of that dude. No, you have to know where love is and where the emotion of love going to be in the long run. I didn't know that man going to be with me all them years. I didn't know that he going to take care of me and mold me and do all that. So, respect is due to everybody that respect you, but then when they fall off. Because you're not going to be great all the time. That's what God said. I made you great, but you're going to fall off just because he bit that goddamn apple, which he shouldn't have did that. And Eve took advantage of it. That's why I'm going back to the situation of there, how women got dominant. She talked him into biting that apple, and that fucked with the whole environment of translation of women taking over the world and being dominant with nice jobs, cars. They're taking care of men, grown men, that they don't have to. It's just that they feel the obligation to give back. The obligation to give back is not skin deep. It's not, I want you and I want to keep you as it is. It's about love. And it like when we started, back in the days, our people before, they used women as hoes. Use women as hoes and say, oh, get a bitch to love you, and your bitch come, another bitch coming home, then now you out here working for them. But then their whole mind, he loved me. That's my man. Women's are a little different than that, but they're more mature now because our man, black man, that I sold them. Not our heart, our soul.
Shit.
Your soul is being a man. Your women are just doing what you're supposed to do. But sometimes you're not fortunate to keep up the background of a man. A background of a man don't mean that he's supposed to put his fucking hands on a woman. But sometimes women deserve that. They deserve it. I ain't gonna keep going at my black man. I mean, women deserve it. They push you. They push you to the fucking mood that you like, man, I'm sick of this shit. This shit's getting on my fucking nerves. Bitch, I'm in the house. I go take a piss where you been at. I go to the store where the fuck you been at. Bitch, you got me broke. What more you want me to do? Get on the ground, you put a horse on, put a salve on, ride me to the store just to make sure I come back in time? No. But this is where our black man's at right now. To come back, you can't come back for this. You got to learn the same thing how a woman learned to be strong. Slavery, the woman was a strong woman. Look, they would go out there and slave motherfuckers. The master would break the shit out of them, but they go back to the man. The man had the heart like, yes, I still love you. I know what happened. It doesn't matter. I mean, but right these days, the bitch go out there and fuck him up and come back. The baby is brown. And the baby supposed to be light skinned. The nigga like, man, fuck that bitch, man. You're like, what happened to the love? What happened to the excuses of situations being wrong? Wrong is you're not accepting what's wrong, but you want to accept everything that's right.
Exactly.
When a woman been accepting shit for wrong, taking the nigga back every time he don't cheated on her 99 motherfucking times, and a bitch take you back? Well, she cheat on you one time, you like that bitch out of her fucking mind. She cheated on the boss. How you the fucking boss?
What do you own?
What you ain't own shit? I mean, all you got is the dick and she got that pussy, but that bitch learned that pussy is very important to them. Either you get it in a way, you selling it, or you making the motherfucker bow down to it.
So what is it? Is it about really showing her how the level of importance that her pussy actually has over you per se?
Over me, pussy have a lot of ups and downs over me.
It's ups and downs. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but it's fun. But what I learned, like I said, I don't give a fuck about a bitch.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't give a fuck about no female at all. I mean, I'm keeping it real because I learned what it takes to be a man through my mother. So I don't need nobody to dictate my life or who I'm supposed to be. I did that. I raised mine. I got 4 girls, 1 boy. I raised that. I did that because my old head looked after me, and I took care of my family. So I won't be a suspect of an incoming male that is already dead. What I'm saying, my dad is you have incoming male from females that supposed to be that. Absolutely. That will really ain't that because you're accepting that. But I look at the whole picture.
All right. So go ahead. I'm sorry, as you were saying.
Yeah. So I feel though that nowadays that men need to step up and be men. If you're gonna be a man and you're young, be a man. Don't be a man and want to play child game. You want to go play a video all day long, that's your prerogative. But if you want to maintain the rights of being a man and do man things, get a job. go get a job. I mean, sisters and brothers, I'm not being hard on nobody else. You got to make a motion about what it takes to be a female leader and what it takes to be a man leader. Everybody can be a leader, but you need to understand what it takes to be a man and what it takes to be a woman. A family growth of education means educating your kids. Don't let another person try to dictate what happened to your kids. You have to be that person that dictate what happened to your kids, what happened to your husband, what happened to your boyfriend, and how he playing the mold into your relationship, your kindness, your heart, your respect. Sometimes women can be I mean, over active in certain situations. If you're going to trust your man, you should trust your heart, not your thought. Because a thought can fuck a relationship up every time. The same thing with men. Your thought and your insecurity, because you out there doing what you think she's doing, you're fucking up your relationship with the woman you expect to be with for the rest of your life. The rest of your life means the rest of your life. Rest of your life don't mean today I'm with you, tomorrow I ain't. Next week you come back, the next week you're gone. The next week I come back, the next week I'm gone. That's not responsibility and understanding. If you have an understanding with him or her, don't let a problem of feelings that you feel that something gonna happen, but you don't know when. Your income and your output mean a lot to a relationship. Listen, people, if you out there cheating, know what you're doing. Because if you are loving somebody else, 9 times out of 10, she are loving somebody else too. Because you don't know when you out there loving that somebody at your house loving too. So if you get caught and get thought about it, and then she put it on you, yeah, you wasn't there when I needed you. You creep in, take your clothes off, lay down downstairs, and play like you would sleep all the time. But some situation, that's what wakes a woman up to learn the same situation you into, that she's into. Then she do the same thing you do, but then you don't like it. You can't play the game because you don't know about the game because you thought you was winning all along. You dig where I'm coming from, people? I mean, it's not a whole different slot of cheating and understanding where cheating coming from. But you got to look in your heart to know that I have a good woman. I understand that. She have a good man, but temptations are the evil of life.
Mm-hmm.
The evil of life means that you have the chance to say no, but your curiosity over challenge your thought that will make you dissplit your family, your kids,
Mm-hmm.
and you leave your woman there with the kids knowing that you're wrong. To go to a woman that all she wanted was you anyway to get away from her. I told her in the store, yeah, you man watch me all the time. You know what I'm gonna do? She's like, my man don't fucking watch you. What the fuck he care about you, whore? He said, I'm gonna show you how much a whore is. She said, I'm gonna show you how much a whore I am.
Mm-hmm.
She doubted that. She doubted that love and know what it got her. That she was the whore that she said she was. I'm saying she was who she thought she was. Because she knew who the fuck she thought she is.
Mm-hmm.
And she did it.
Mm-hmm.
Your man come home late, lift the girl on his neck,
Mm-hmm.
take the shirt off and throw it on the ground, for you to watch it the next time. Sometimes you wasn't catching it. He thought he got away, but he didn't get away. That last time, when there's only 3 shirts there, he wants you to watch it so he can go to work. So you like, no problem, baby. I don't want you. You mad at the motherfucker. So you go take it out and watch it. So you take the shirt out. Yeah, look in his pocket, see if any papers in there to wash his shirt for work. You get nothing. You doing this. You get to the last shirt. You look, and then like, damn, the fuck. Usually you don't look, but you're suspicious that he took you there. That doubt. That lady said that I can do that, and I will do that. And know what she did? She left that lipstick on the side, thick enough for him. When she was down there doing what she did, she came back up. She put that thing on that car.
See,
so you'll know.
It was actually so. Oh no, it was basically his fault for one. In a lot of ways. On one end, like we're gonna be realistically say like, okay, the woman that he's mainly dealing with, he should basically just give her a rundown. But we know that's not the case 9 times out of 10. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really pressing that. I'm just going to deal with how society, interacts. We all practice, unsolicited polygamy, and, and one way or another, it is what it is. So that one part. So it's just like I'm not going to go against the grain of that challenging that. It's a different conversation. But the other part, as far as the side bitch, right? See, guys become too lax with that, And a girl told me this a long time ago because this guy actually had his car set on fire on Christmas Eve because he was married and he told the chick, he finally told the chick like I'm not leaving her. So she set his car on fire. But see, the thing is, you know, the problem with guys are doing now, they're basically giving the side chick the same, benefits and rewards that they give their main. So then they have them thinking certain things. Like a side bitch is, essentially just to be fucked, and that's it. Like it's not really anything personal to the extent. I mean, okay, maybe in some aspects she might have a better personality than your main chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I don't really want to fuck with this bitch anymore. My main chick, whatever like that, but she been down for so long. But the side chick treats me better. It's better treatment, whatever like that. But it is what it is. I can't go. I can't go beyond that part, right? She might not be treating me right, but she's been down and she's been doing certain things the right way. She knows certain secrets that can have my ass, what I'm saying, upstate for a long time. So it's just like, but that's not the normal, okay? Let me script that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, but a regular, degular dude, like, look, at the end of the day, you got to basically keep, you know what I'm saying, the side chick is versus the main chick. The main chick, okay, she gets the reward. She's basically handling the business. She's handling the day to day. She might not be the best at certain things that you need her to be in. She might not be strong in the areas that you need her to be in. Okay, but there's other areas where so she's taking care of things, that's keeping things sustained. The side chick is basically the party favor. But just keep that in mind that she's the party favor. Don't get caught up in that. Let her know. Look, I'm not leaving her. No. I'm not leaving her for you. No. This is weird. You can't do that. You can't do that when you're tricking. So that's a part of life when you're tricking. Our conversation, while you were out, doing your thing and you come back on here, is that your side chick want what your real chick got. Your real chick got standards, nuts, balls. She get to talk to you and demand what you want, but the side chick can't get that. Exactly. That you want that. But her whole motion is that I do whatever it is to get that. But your heart saying, but damn, I've been with her all this long time, and it's me, not her. But then my argument always comes that she picked up the phone and see that number always wasn't for me. It's from my homie. I didn't use my phone, and that's what it was. So you gave the side chick your homie name. So when he called with you, case of looking, is always looking for Tom, not Eddie. I got one for you. and this is supposed to be my own man. We was actually working together, at a high end retail spot, commission based. She had called the job to tell me something was basically happening within the place and to be fixed. She, this is Ice's girl. So this nigga basically dirty Mac me and said which one. She just blew that shit off like okay whatever. It is what it is. Like I'm the main one. I'm the main one. So it was just like get them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? See, but the thing is, she wasn't concerned about okay what everybody else got going on because guess what? She was basically put on top. I'm saying and it was no, speculations or lies. Like, look, that situation is taking care of me. You're in a position. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The thing is, those women, they want what you have. Right. They're after they're after your happiness.
Right.
They're not necessarily into me like that. They're into your happiness because they see you on Instagram. They see you smiling. They see you at certain places. They see you eating good. They see you with your hair done. They see you dressed up. They're not getting none of that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want your happiness because they feel like they could be happier with it. Or they could be better off with it. I mean, they can't.
Can I ask you a question, sir? I mean to cut you off.
You good.
What do you think is your happiness towards a female outside your relationship that you are digging, but you got more concern about your woman? Can you give me your input and your thought so our viewers out there can understand what we are talking about and how we're going to educate everybody about our situation? Absolutely. Back and forth, sir.
Absolutely. No. You know what it is about the side chick? It brings back the times where fun because like the main chick is responsibility.
Right.
The side chick is no responsibility with it. So it's kind of free. It's a little bit more lively versus the responsibility of dealing with, the main chick. Because there's certain things you got to deal with. Maybe the family might has, health issues. The mother needs, some type of shit going on. She might have fucking issues with her lungs or whatever. She had fucking tit cancer. I mean, whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
And it's like shit like that. You deal with shit. So it takes away the excitement of wanting to deal with this bitch.
Right.
Because it's always calamities versus the side chick. It's just like she takes you away from that world. I'm just explaining this how this shit goes because the side chick, it's really for you. It's to bring this fun. It's to take you away from this like kind of reality. Whereas though you thought it was a place of dreams, but it became a nightmare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to escape from this nightmare.
Yeah. But how did you go forward of breaking her heart to say that I want to stay with her heart?
It's hard because you know what I'm saying because it's all begins like I feel like if you go into relationships it's based on selfishness. If you exit it, it's based on selfishness. If you step outside of it, it's based on selfishness. So you know what I'm saying. No one really actually wins.
Right.
You don't even win.
Right.
You
Right.
think you win, but you don't even win. Right. That's the dysfunction of it. But you still play anyway, even though you don't win.
Right.
That's just a reality of it. That's just from what I'm saying my experiences. Like I didn't win either way.
Right.
But I still kept doing what the fuck I wanted to do. So that's like I had to realize what having a girlfriend was not suitable for me because it's like not because of their nature or whatever like that. I can be in control of that shit. But it's just more so this is my nature because you get to a space where you get tired of hurting someone, especially someone you care about. You hurt them because deep down inside you're stuck in your ways.
So what if you too deep in to really care about all the emotion and the feeling that you feel for either one of them, but then you want to cut your ties, but you can't because the kids is involved?
That's fucking hard right there. Because the kids is like, what I'm saying? The kids is like, it's your pride and joy, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how I look at it, like kids is like gold. So it's just like I would basically have to cut the side joint if I like it more. This is for the kids, bro. I mean, just to be honest, I love the kids so much. It's like, man, fuck it, fuck my happiness at this point. It's about keeping a smile on their faces. Making sure that they're getting what they need. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like every kid basically has that story growing up because they go through it. It's like, damn, I didn't get the nutrients, the things that I needed, the attention, the things I needed from my father, from my mother, because they were out being selfish. So it's like once you have that kid, it's like, nigga, fuck you. If you I mean, if to me, if I have a girlfriend or wife, it's like, nigga, it's still about me.
Right.
But it's like, once that kid is there, it's just like,
It's
like,
world.
yeah, you know, fuck what I got going on, man. Like, if I got fucking work 23 hours a day, you know what I'm saying? So my kid can be situated and be, you know, where I'm sacrificing whatever I got, man, just so they can have a better life. I don't care, you know. But you know, for everybody else, they can fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But my kids, they came from me, so it's like it's about them. You know, when everything else is about me. That makes any sense?
Yes, make a whole lot of sense. I like we're gonna cut that off so we can say something for the next time we talk and love y'all and put y'all input in what we're talking about. Let us know. And let us know what y'all worry about, what y'all thought, what y'all being a life on all situations that we're talking about. I mean, call us up. We'll have our phone up and running so you can listen to us and we can see what you're talking about. And then people can rate us how good it is, our communication and our sound and how we do upon going from here to there.
Exactly.
I'll put you back in the man in charge. Here you go.
Indeed. So this is basically just this is just a real, you know, conversation. You know, it's just not some, you know, fairy tale stuff or whatever like that, man. This is what's really just happening. You know what I'm saying, all this have experienced this, you know, one way or another. So it's just like, you know, I wanted to bring that to you. You know what I'm saying? As always, I always want to bring something that is basically authentic to what's really going on, based on what I'm experiencing, based on what I'm seeing, you know, and based on what, you know, is coming across my way. So, you know, make sure you like, you comment, you share the video, share it with your peoples. You know, you could have, you know, a conversation with, and this is how you build. This is how we build, you know, para communities. You know, it's just get behind this weird shit that's going on in here, man. Let's get back to, you know, what's real. You know, just with real men having real conversations. You know, and you know that's it. That's all I really want in this space. You know, I don't give a fuck about what anybody else is doing. To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about no pills. I don't give a fuck about, you know, when niggas talking about what you gotta order on a menu for dating me. I don't do that shit, nigga. You already know how I carry it. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's on the menu? You know what I'm saying? The woman. I'm not fucking doing that bullshit. But anyway, it's a different conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get with you.
Another day.
You know what I'm saying?
Another day. We go mob deep with all of that.
Exactly. I'm gonna get with y'all, man. I'm gonna answer some of the comments down the stretch, man. All right, brother. Peace to y'all.
Yeah.